I started surfing when I was 6 years old. So,
Encinitas?
I learned to surf. My first waves I caught was in Florida.
Florida?
And then, and then I was born in Encinitas, and then my family moved to Florida for like 3 years when I was like 6 to 8. So I started surfing a little bit there, and then we moved back to California.
Good, because a lot of sharks and no waves over there.
Exactly, yeah. So it ended up working out good for me to go back home.
Only I have a big admiration for Kelly, and he's from Florida.
For sure.
To know that this guy is great, greatest all the time,
Yeah, so hard to learn to be a professional surfer out of Florida, for sure. So a lot of respect for those guys.
I used to shape one guy from Florida. I don't know if you know him. Jeff Crawford. Have you heard?
Yeah, I've heard of him for sure.
We went to South Africa together.
No way.
And then we went to Brazil. He comes second in Brazil in his board. Great surfer, huh?
Wow, that's epic. Yeah, such a good surfer.
Yeah, then he went to live in Hawaii, no?
Yep.
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
I think he still might live in Hawaii, but I'm not sure, yeah.
All right, What's the memories you have surfing in California?
Yeah, so many good memories surfing in California. I mean, just growing up there, like with my two brothers. And,
you have two brothers?
Yeah, two brothers, and they're both younger than me, and just so many friends and just like so many good times, But it's growing up there, like the waves are so good, especially when you're little, because it's like there's waves all the time. It's not like too big, so you can surf every day.
Beautiful points up.
Yeah,
point breaks.
And all the point breaks, like especially where I live in Encinitas, we have like multiple like point breaks and reef breaks and Swamis, yeah, Swamis gets really good in the wintertime, and Cardiff Reef and Seaside that's where I surf most of the time.
Very interesting, because when we talked before, when I come for the World Championship in California, San Diego, Ocean Beach. No, I was living in California in Encinitas. Do you know Sunsport Street?
Yep.
You know that I used to with Chris Wayne.
Yep.
I have good memory. 345, his house. He was a real California. It was a time that hippie time. You know what I mean? Things was light. Health food. So I have good memories. And I met Bill Bain and Mike Doyle.
Wow.
And they have a factory in Encinitas.
Yep.
They still have that?
I don't know if they still have it. Like Encinitas used to have a lot of like board builders and factories and stuff, but it's definitely started to change a little bit. Like I remember when I was younger, like backyard boards used to be right there. And but now there's still surf shops and stuff, but there's not as many like board builders actually in Encinitas, like the guys who do it. Some of the young guys like Kobe Hughes, Ryan Birch, they all make insane boards out of Encinitas. So
nice.
cool.
I remember have a 7-Eleven in the same street. Still
the
there.
7-Eleven's still there, right on D Street, right there. So that's a staple.
What was nice, I met Hal Jepsen was produced film. He did See for Yourself. Espresso Session 1, Espresso Session 2, Espresso Session 3. You probably don't see that. No?
Yeah, I haven't seen those.
And then he invited me to drive all the way to San Diego, going inland, San Jose, Porto Madeira, and come back by San Francisco, Steamer Lane, going by the coast, So that's how I learned my English. Sorry, you guys, my English not so good, but I try to make you guys understand.
I mean, I can't really speak much Portuguese, so to do the whole interview in English is pretty impressive, for sure.
And I feel good because, remember, good time. I show you a picture in the book, like me surfing under the bridge of the
Golden Gate Bridge.
Golden Gate. My God, it's cold.
It's so cold up there, for sure.
And I remember how Jepsen was a friend of Jackie O'Neill, know?
Yep.
And the son is... what's his name?
Might be Jack. I think. Yeah.
And then he let Hal Jepsen know him, and he gave me a wetsuit full of holes.
Yeah. Nothing worse than surfing in cold water with a wetsuit with a bunch of holes.
When you're young, all a good time. You know what I mean?
For sure.
No problem. The only thing I remember, the water in Steamer Lane and San Francisco was a lot of cold, and then when you go to the south, like Hampton Beach, San Diego, it's warmer. No?
It's definitely warmer for sure.
Other thing I had trouble there was the kelps.
Oh, yeah.
Steamer Lane. Kelps is, if you guys don't know, is
Seaweed.
Seaweed, you know, that go in your foot, your leash.
You're going down the line, your board hits it, like
then
all sorts
you
of
go
stuff.
up, you know. So good memories, you know. When you start to compete, which year?
I started competing I think I was 8 years old maybe when I started competing. Yeah, they have the junior circuit in America. We have NSSA.
Oh,
and they have such a good platform for any age under 18, you know. So they had a 10 and under, and yeah, I started to do some contests, and I like doing it, so I just kept doing it, and it was really fun. It was such a funny time in your life because you're so young and you're just you love surfing, and then you find out, yeah, you just loved competing and all these things. So it was cool. And then so many of the kids who are surfing on the tour today with me, we all grew up competing against each other, like Griffin, Kanoa, Seth, Imai DeVault, all of these guys were all about the same age. So
in the same area too, no? Yeah, Griffin is from Trestles?
Yeah, Griffin's from San Clemente, so we grew up surfing against each other all the time, and it's cool now that we're all on the tour together, surfing against each other still 10, 15 years later. So it was a super, super fun environment to grow up in for sure.
Well, what's the best wave for you in California? You have Trestles, you have Malibu, you have so many good waves there, huh?
Yeah, we have a ton of good waves in California. I think the best waves in California, most of them are just those classic point breaks, you know.
Rincon.
Yeah, Rincon is obviously insane, and then kind of just up and down the coast, there's so many good right point breaks, from Steamer Lane, Rincon, Trestles, down in San Diego, we have some good point breaks too. And yeah, it's it's definitely a staple of the California coastline.
Yeah, it's good. California, you have to drive, right? You must to know the direction, to know if it's a south swell, if it's a north swell, to go for the right place, no?
Yeah, you got to get good at surf forecasting and figuring out the swell direction, the tide, the wind, and everything, because I mean, if you're committed and you want to drive a few hours, you can get good waves a lot. So you got to just kind of learn how to read the charts.
Yeah, you know, good memories, you know, California. And which time you ride for your Hurley sponsor, you know, great company, you know.
Yeah.
And Sharp Eye, very good too. Marcio already come here, Tubas come here. And Yuffie, you know, good friend, you know. How's your boards?
Oh, my boards are amazing. I mean, I've been with Sharp Eye for 10 years now.
10 years?
Yeah, they're one of the most my biggest supporters, you know, and they've helped me so much. I've been riding for them for a really long time, and Marcio and Yufu have always been super supportive of me. And they have such a cool brand, just all around the world, wherever we go, we have support. Whether it's from the guys from America flying over, when we were in Australia, Marcio and Taylor Clark, they flew to the Gold Coast, shaped some boards, bring some boards, and then we're here in Sharp Eye, Brazil with Tuba, and you know, Yufu's down here helping me out, so it's cool to have that much support for sure.